Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is Willow Sherry, and in this channel I always share with you guys some of educational video, travel, vlogs, and my whole experience here in Poland. So I welcome you to join the family by subscribing to my channel and click on the notification button so every time when I upload you don't miss anything. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for turning in today's video. And in today's video I'm gonna share with you guys ways on how you can find a job here in Poland. And actually, do you know that you can work as a student here in Poland? Did you know that? So I encourage you to watch this video to the end to find out all the benefits and all the juices on how you can find a job in Poland. So let's go.
Yeah. You know, even try to, nobody can match you. Don't you?
So guys, I have prepared all the tea here. I have prepared all the tea here in this, so I hope I will be able to explain as much as possible and clear as possible. Actually, the more thing important here here in Poland, that Poland is a cheap place to study compared to other European countries. And the good thing here is that you can study and work. Yes guys, and you will not need to have a work permit or whatever. As long as you are a student, you are legally able to work here in Poland. So let's jump into the point. So as that said, there are two types of jobs here in Poland. There are corporate jobs and there are non-corporate jobs. This non-corporate job, I think it's more suitable for students who doesn't have time to work like full-time, because most of the corporate jobs they require you to work as a full-time. And still also you can work in a corporate job even if you're a student or full-time student. Some people can manage that, because some schools you don't have to go to school every day, or just some people find a way to manage their time. So it depends on how you manage your time. So this example of these non-corporate jobs are like you can buy a car here and be a Uber driver. You can work in a restaurant. You can work as an English teacher. You can work as a nanny or cleaning lady. And you can also work as a delivery guy. So for example, when you want to work in a restaurant, maybe like McDonald's, KFC or Pashibo's, when you apply for the job, the document that you will need to provide is your visa, your student ID, your student certificate. They also do some sanitary examination, and then later you'll get a job. So in this job you are being paid according to working hours. So if you are working for 6 hours, I'm not sure how much McDonald's pay per hour, but for example, if you are working for like a nanny job, I know many girls who work like for a nanny job, they pay 20 zloty per hour, even up to 30 zloty per hour. And my dear, if you are working and getting 30 zloty per hour, it's a lot of money, especially when you have this job from Monday to Friday, or in a month you can make a really nice job, even rather than the person who work in a corporate. You can make a lot of money. So jump into corporate jobs. In corporate job, you can work in an IT company. You can work as an IT. You can work as an accountant. You can work as a HR. You can work in customer service or call centers. When you apply for a corporate job, where later I will tell you where you can apply for this job, or the website or the application where you can apply for this job, they will always ask you for your student ID. They will always ask you for student certificate. They will ask you for visa. Example, in my case, they asked me for a letter from Dean to verify that I'm a student. They asked me for my resident card. They also ask me for my passport, all this, for personal number, all this they will ask you just to verify that you are a real student and you are legally able to work here in Poland. And please remember, as long as you are a student, you can always work for corporate or non-corporate job. And the good part is, after you graduate school, school here in Poland, you don't need to apply for work permit to get a job here in Poland. As long as you graduated from Polish university, my dear, you are free to work here in Poland. You just need to show, I'm a graduate in Polish university. So you apply for a job. If you are suitable in this job, you get this job without any complication, just like that. So let's jump into salaries. So what are the salaries here in Poland? I mean, how much do they pay? What is the minimum wage? The minimum wage here in Poland is 3,010. Yeah, the minimum salary here in Poland is 3,010. So in any corporate job that you will do, the minimum wage which you'll be getting is 3,010 zloty. This money is in zloty. And is it hard to find a job here in Poland? I mean, you need to know Polish to get the job. No, you don't need to know Polish. If you don't speak Polish, don't worry about it. There are many jobs with different languages. If you speak French, you can always get a job in French. If you speak Portuguese, you can always get a job in Portuguese. If you are speaking English, you can also get jobs in English. And if you are speaking Polish as well, it will be easy for you because you have more opportunity. I think the more language you speak, like international languages you speak, there will be a big chance for you to get job here in Poland. Because, example, if you speak French, maybe you speak Dutch, maybe you speak English, you speak Polish, you'll be like a cake here in Poland. So it will be easy for you to find a job. So example, back to salary. Example, I have an example like my friends who are working in a corporate job. They working for IT. They get to pay like 4,000 zloty net. This is net. I mean the amount. This is the money after tax. So they get paid 4,000 zloty. Other they even get 5,000 zloty. It depends with your experience. Also experience matter. So it depends with your experience. It depends with your way of working and all this stuff. So to conclude this part of salary, like I said, the minimum wage here is 3,010 zloty. So when you apply for a job here in Poland, it's you now to decide. Because I get asked question that, will this job be able to pay all of my bills like school fee or whatever? So it's you to calculate. If you are getting a job, example, you are being paid 4,000 zloty, let's say, net, and maybe you have you pay for your accommodation, maybe, I don't know, 800 zloty and all other expenses. So it's you for now to calculate if this salary can cover all of your bills. But you can always also like work like 2 jobs, so you can have like a full-time job and then you can select part-time job. Again, as I say, you can always select the job according to what you can handle. Because example, maybe for example in my university I was only go for school 3 times a day. I was starting going 3 times a week, and then I started going 2 times a week. So you can have a part-time job and then you can have a corporate job. After finish working in your full-time job, you can also do part-time job. Example, maybe you can work in a corporate company. You work for 8 hours and then later maybe you work for McDonald's, or you do nanny, or you do all the stuff. This is also will help you to get more money to cover your bills. And as I mentioned, if you are working from your country and you have a lot of experience and then you come here, maybe you study for masters and you are looking for a job which you have a good experience with it will be good and even suitable for you to get a good job with a high amount, which can also be able to pay all your expenses. And a good thing here in Poland that even if you are coming to study for masters, it will be good. I mean, you have a choice. At least what I know in my university, you can always study part-time, and this part-time you can study on weekends, and it can also be online. So you just study on weekend. So you will have all that time, all weekdays to work for your job, and you will not have to stress about going to school and blah blah blah. But when you are, when of course when you when you always apply to come to school here, they always select full time. So but don't worry guys, you can always apply for a full time, especially for those who study in masters. You can always apply for full time, and then when you come here you change into part time. I think it's also possible, at least in my university it's possible to change for part time. So that's all for salary and all this stuff. So before talking about benefits of the job, let's talk about contract. So about contract, in most of the company, when you get a job, when you have applied a job, when you have get a job, they always give you a contract like 3 months for the start. At least that is what I've been in. I have working for 2 companies now. In my first company they give me like 3 months. This is like a trial, I don't know how to call it. Okay, let's say trial period. Okay, so you will work for 3 months, and then they will give you training for this job. Of course, other company they provide training for 1 month, other company they provide training for 2 weeks, 1 week. It's depending with the company and the type of the job. And then after 3 months, if you have done your work and they like your work, or they want you to continue working for them, they will give you 7-month contract. Again, it's depending with the company. Some company they will give you 1 year or 2 years or more, and other company they will give you 7 months. I think at least in my case they gave me 7 months, and then later they will give you 1 year or more. So when they give you like 1 year or more, this contract will be called umove or prase. So this is the contract which is like from 1 year and above. Yes, so that is how it works. You will have to start for 3 months, and then maybe later 7 months or 6 months again, and then later 1 year and above. They can give you a contract for 1 year and above. And that's all for the contract. So let's go for the benefits of these jobs, of these corporate jobs. I'm going to talk about most of the corporate jobs now. The benefits of this corporate, they have paid leave, they have unpaid leave. You can be getting multi-sport card. So they give you a card for sport where you can go for gym, and you not have to pay for gym and other sport. I'm not sure about other sport, but yes, you can get this card. You can go to gym, and you can contribute into multiple sports which you will not have to pay. It will be on company. And then you'll be given health insurance. So this health insurance can be for you and for your family. So you can visit a doctor, and you will not have to pay for, you all know how insurance work now, huh? It's because it will be in the company expenses. And also, when you are pregnant, you will be given 1 year maternity leave after giving birth. Guys, 1 year leave. In my country they give you only 3 they give you only 3 months. After 3 months you need to go back to work, but here in Poland they give you full 1 year. You can rest, you can raise your kid and blah blah blah. After 1 year you will have to go back to work. And this is not only for women, no, this is also for men. Men also can take paternity leave to take care about, to help their wives for kids, because here most of the time when you don't have family, you don't have anything. Even also for Polish people, it's not like in Africa, in our country, that when you give a woman give birth, the mother of the husband or the woman mother will come and take care about the kid. Here they only care about the kid themselves. So maybe only a father and a mother take care about their kids. So they give also opportunity for men to take paternity leave to help their wife to take care about the kids. So that's good. Another benefit, other company, they can give you lunch card. In this card, they also always have a certain amount, of course, because oh, if they give you unlimited, guys, you could go to this expensive restaurant and eat that. So this card have their limit, so it depends with the company. Some give, I don't know, 10 zloty, 20 zloty, 30 zloty. I'm not sure. It depends with the company. So example, in another company, I have one of my friend. He has an application, so he choose always food, what to order every day, and this because there are also some company which deliver food, so they deliver food to his office, and then that's all. That in this expenses are all included in company expenses. So but again, there is a limit for this money. So if you are given maybe 200 zloty a month for food, so you need to buy food in that month, which will switch this 200 zloty. So if you have to spend 30,000 zloty, just be sure that if you spend more, you have to pay by your own. I mean, the extra amount you have to pay by your own. And also some companies, they provide cars. Yes, some company, they provide car. This is especially when you are a manager, you are a director of the company, they give you car, and this car, they pay for all the bills of the car. I mean, for fuel and all the services, and all the service. So if you are going maybe to the other city or you need to travel for work, they cover all this fuel and the stuff. Again, you cannot use this car for your personal stuff. I mean, for your personal needs. Example, again, it's like they give you maybe in a month, it's 500 zloty for fuel a month. So if you spend more, you'll have to pay on your own, okay? Unless if you are in a business trip. Of course, if you are in a business trip, you can always tell the accountant that this business trip will cost 1,000 zloty, and you are given 1,000 zloty, and you'll be spending this money, and you bring the receipt to the accountant or to the cashier, and it will be included in company expenses. And another benefit, they can always give you sick leave. So if you are sick, you can always get a sick leave, and they will only give you 80% of your salary if you go to a sick leave. And another company, they provide fruit. They provide every week they give you fruit. Example, in this company which I was working before, it was every Tuesday. We'll have fruits, different kind of fruit, and mostly of the company, you can always find coffee. You can always find tea, so there will always be tea and coffee there, and you can make tea. You can drink as much as you want. You can drink coffee as much as you want. I think that I've covered all the benefits. Okay, let's go to taxes. What are the taxes? So if you are being paid, example, let's say 5,000 gross, they will always cut 17%. They will always cut 17% tax, and this 17% is not only for foreigners or for whatever. This is for all, for native and for foreigners from 26 years old. Yes, from 26 years. So if you are from below 26, you can always get discount. Yes, there are always discounts for people who are in below 26 years. They always get discounts in restaurants, if there is special offer, because sometimes there is special offer for students. Yeah, and also you can get discount in public transport. Yes, you can always get discount if you are below 26 years old. So in this national income tax, which I said is 17% of tax, which is for foreign and for native, you will have to pay this 17% of tax if you are being paid from 1 zloty to 85,528. You will have to pay this 17%. If you are being paid 85,529 to 127,000, you'll be paid 32% tax. Yes, you'll be paid 32% tax. So that's all about tax. Tax is 17%. It doesn't matter you're a foreigner, you are a native, you have to pay 17% of tax. And so where are these places where I can find these jobs? There are several places where you can find a job here in Poland. My first advice, I will advise you, the moment you land here in Poland, my dear, hurry up and open a LinkedIn account. Put your profile there. If you are open to work, just write there you are open to work. Put your experience, put your skills there. Just put all this, put your school, put your location, put everything there in LinkedIn. There are always option for finding a job there, but also when you put this when you update your application and you put all this information and you put your CV and everything there is always a chance someone or a company can contact you based on your CV, based on your profile, to work for them and propose job for you. So this is important. Update your profile there, put everything important there, just in case if a company will see you and want to employ you. And another place where you can find a job is pracuje.com. There you can always look for a job. You can create your account again, you can put your CV and everything, and then it will just be easy when you are looking for a job to just send your CV and everything there. Another website is Indeed. You can always find a job there in Indeed. Another is Glassdoor. Another is jobspoland.com. There is also Career in Poland, and also another, the last one in my list is being recommended by a friend or someone. Yeah, so for example, I'm employed in a company X, and this company X, maybe they have in this company they want to employ someone new. They will come to me and say, oh, do you have someone you can recommend for this job, for this position? So I know you, Y, or maybe A. I can recommend, oh, I know this A you can employ, so I will contact you, A, to send your CV and everything, and I will send to my boss or to my HR or whatever. And then after you get this job and you get this company, after you get this job, you are given 3 months, and then after they will give you long contract, I will get commission. So it depends. I can get 3,000 commission, or 2,000, 4,000. Oh no, 4,000 is too much, but I don't know. Maybe so for some company they give. Maybe for some company they give, but yes, I will get commission just for recommend you to come and work to my company. Yeah, which is also good, because if you are really looking for a job and you're a friend recommend you, yeah, because yeah, that is also good. So don't underestimate this. If you know someone working here in Poland, if you are studying here in Poland and you know a friend who is working in a certain company, you can always ask them to recommend you if there will be any position open in their company. So yeah, you can always ask your friend to recommend you, and if a friend recommend you, it's more strong and more likely for you to get a job instead of applying for a job. And another thing, patient, because because this job really takes time to apply. This job really takes time to apply. You can apply every single day, and every day you will be like, you will receive email, sorry, maybe your profile didn't match, your CV didn't match our criteria, whatever. Don't give up, keep on applying, apply and apply and apply, and one day you will get a phone call and say, oh, we are interested, and they can interview you. And in the interview question, they always ask you that why you want to work in our company, what you can bring in, why should we employ you, or what do you see yourself in 5 years. Another question is like, explain and tell us a little bit about yourself. Another question is I'm just saying about what I was being asked. How will you deal with a difficult client? Another question I got asked is what benefit you can bring to the company, those kind of questions. They always ask you those kind of questions. So if you are applying for a job here in Poland, just be prepared for such kind of questions. And also go to YouTube and look for interview questions and just summarize and write and all this stuff. So let me see if I'm done. So I will just go through around some questions. Is it possible to pay all your expenses and tuition fee with these jobs? Yeah, like I said before, it's depending with that kind of job, and it's depending with your expenses. Don't get a job that you pay maybe 4,000. You get 4,000 net, and you are living in a house that your bills are 5,000 zloty a month. That is impossible. So you can always select something cheap. There's a good places where you can accommodate here in Poland. When you get that will help you. When you get a job like maybe you get paid 4,000 net or 5,000 net, it can cover all of your bills and everything. Okay, is it possible to do entrepreneurship in Poland? Yes, it's possible to do entrepreneurship in Poland. Yes, it's possible to do entrepreneurship in Poland. Yes, you'll have to open a company, of course. You have to register a company. Yeah, and you can do entrepreneurship. That's all. Do you need skills for corporate job? Yes, they always ask you about your skills, but not all, because some companies, they don't require skills. Maybe they want to employ a student. Example, there was a job in Nokia. They didn't want they don't care much about skills. They just want to employ students, because in every company which you get a job, even if you are skilled enough, they will always train you. Yes, they will always train you. They will give you training, 1 month training or 1 week or 2 weeks training. They will always give you training, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, so there's this person who was asking, is it possible to study there and work as a student and bring your family? Yes, it's possible. You can always work here. You can always study here in Poland. Example, if you are coming to study for master's degree, you can study, of course. You can find a job, and after finding a job, you can invite your family. And by family, I mean your wife or your husband and your kid. After getting a resident card, you can always bring your family here. Yeah, you just need to show that you are capable. You just need to show your proof of fund, and you are able to bring your family here. Yeah. And another question someone was asking, is it possible to work in a corporate job as a undergraduate student? Yes, it's possible to work here an undergraduate student. As long as you're a student, my dear, you can always find a job here. Corporate, non-corporate job, you can always find a job here and work in Poland. After you graduate, you will not even need to apply for work permit. Having a certificate here in Polish university, you can just freely work here in Poland in a corporate job without any disturbance, without anyone disturbing you that you need to find a work permit. So that's all for today, guys. I hope I've talked enough. I hope I've explained as much as I can. If there is any question, please don't hesitate to ask. I will be waiting for your question here in the comment section, so please ask. As always, I always answer all questions, so feel free to ask me the questions and I'll be there to answer you. And if you have watched this video till the end, thank you very much. Please help me to reach 2,500 subscribers. Only 10 left, guys, so please help me to reach this, because encouraging me to keep providing good content for you guys. So please support me and this is the only way you can support me, by subscribing to my channel, by liking my video, and share this content with your friends. So till next time, guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Love you guys. Bye.